So hi everyone. Good morning, guys, all of you. Guys, audible? Okay, right, guys. Yeah. And in the last session we started. Okay, so data types in Oracle, right? And we checked out some information about data types here. And yeah, we started the non-Unicode data types here, and we checked out in non-Unicode data types the two categories, whatever it was, the char of size as well as varchar2 of size. Okay, so the differences we understand here, the memory, how it was going to be is going to be allocating, as well as how the memory is going to be occupied for each character when you want to insert some string expressions into this call. Okay, right. And we said here the char is a completely fixed length, we said, and it was going to be wasted on memory because whatever the size was given by programmer at the time of your declaration or its designing level. Okay, so that size will be fixed and this size cannot be changed, we said. And in such a cases, what it was happening, guys, here, the memory unnecessarily wasted in this CAD data type, right? So to overcome that, we are using varchar2 of size here, and this is completely dynamic nature and storing here 4000 bytes, but memory will be saved because as per the string character, how many number of characters are there in the string expression, so that many, okay, bytes or memory will be, okay, allocated for us. Okay, right. So this is what now varchar2, and we given some information about that varchar, okay, char and varchar2. So how it was going to be internally, the memory allocations are happening. Okay, so the difference is, okay, we checked out here. Okay, so this is the memory allocations, how it was going to happen, the char and varchar region. Okay, char and varchar. So this is what now we said here, character, suppose I was given the 10 size. Okay, the size will be fixed for every time, for every insertion of record, for every insertion of your string expression. So the system allocating your 10 bytes on. Can you see this? 10, 10, and 10. So this is called a static nature. It cannot be changed. So, but when come to varchar2, if I'm giving 10 here, so it was as per your string, it was going to be changing here. So your string is having total 5 characters, so 5 bytes are allocated. If your string is a 3 characters, 3 bytes, 2 characters, 2 bytes. Okay, na? So like this, so there is no memory wasted here, and here memory wasted. Okay, so this is how we are going to be discussing in this. Okay, the non-Unicode data types, how it was working and allocating memory. Right now, in the same pattern, guys, here, okay, come to the same pattern when come to Unicode data types here. So Unicode data types also same as it is, but it was storing here all national languages. Okay, now it was storing all national languages. I will be taking now. Okay, so this is also just like a fixed, okay, length data type. How your character is working, same as is a fixed length data type is called a static nature. But here storing the Unicode characters. Okay, Unicode characters means what I said. All national languages supported characters will be stored in the form of 1 char 1 byte. And here also maximum size is 2000 bytes and 2000 characters will be allocated. And now we can come out here, the memory size here also memory unnecessarily wasted because the nature is a static nature. Okay, so that's why here also memory wasted. And we know how the memory is wasted, 1 char is equals to 1 byte. But when you assign some size here, the size will be fixed. Okay, so that's why unnecessary was wasted. Just like same as a char data type, how we discussed, right? Now, and the memory is going to be wasted. To wasted this memory, okay, if you want to avoid this problem, again in this we have here the second one is called as what now, okay, n varchar 2. Okay, n varchar 2 same as it's a variable length of data type. It's called a dynamic and storing Unicode characters now. Okay, 1 char is equals to 1 byte and 4000 bytes it will be allocated and memory same. So just the difference is what now, there is a non-universal supported characters will be stored and here universal supported characters will be stored. And working nature and static, dynamic, memory wasted, memory saved is all are same as this. Okay, so these are character or string data types we should call guys here. So character and string data type. And the next data type, okay, next type is what now, long data type. So long data type is also we called as it is a variable. It is a variable length data type. Okay, it's a variable length data type. Okay, so variable length data type means what I said. It's a dynamic. Okay, it's a dynamic. Okay, now it will be slow. It will be slow. There's two formats of data. So Unicode and also the non-Unicode. Okay, characters, it will be storing the both kind of data storing. So in the form of, so 1 char is equals to 1 byte. 1 char is equals to 1 byte. And here, what is the maximum size of this data type is the maximum size of long data type. Okay, long data type is here 2 GB. Okay, 2 GB. Okay, so now this is what your maximum size of long data type. And here also unnecessarily we didn't waste it here. Your memory is going to be saved. Why? Because it is a dynamic nature. So memory saved here. So there is no wastage of memory. So here also same is the dynamic nature means, for example, are you applied? Suppose employee. Okay, suppose employee address is that, for example. I'm going to applying this long data type, okay, on employee address. So what it was happened, let's see guys here. Okay, address. Suppose are you applied on this long data type. So when you apply long data type here, okay, so I didn't mention size. So no need to mention it as size here because by default it was allocating what now? 2 GB memory. So maximum 2 GB memory is allocated. But this 2 GB memory, what I said, it's a dynamic memory. So now I was applied only long. I was applied only long data type. But here long data type means here how much here actually the maximum size is how much here 2 GB, right? But here it was suppose are you inserting some expression, for example, hello. I'm inserting some expression. So hello is having total how many bytes here? Okay, so 5 bytes. So that means it will be accepted hello. It will be accepted hello, but allocating how many bytes here? 5 bytes here. Okay, out of 2 GB, out of 2 GB, so it was allocating only 5 bytes. So 2 GB means so don't think that okay 2 GB allocated here. Never. 2 GB is not allocated. Just 2 GB is a maximum size of this long data type, but it is a dynamic as per the given string expression. Suppose I'm inserting hello. Hello is having how many characters? 5 bytes of character. So okay, 5 bytes of character. So 5 bytes only allocated here, but doesn't allocated here. Okay, 2 GB. 2 GB is a maximum size. 2 GB is a maximum size, but memory allocations will be happening. Okay, as per the given string expression. Okay, now, for example, here how this 2 GB will be converting here, how the 2 GB means converting here. Okay, so 1 GB is nothing but 1 GB is equal to 1024 megabytes. Yes or no? Yes or no, guys? 1 GB is equal to 1024 megabytes, right? Uh, so now we can see, so byte, kilobyte, megabyte, gigabyte, right? Same to same, 1 megabyte is equal to 1 megabyte is equal to what you say, 1024 what? Kilobyte. Okay, 1024 kilobyte. Understanding my point? My point understanding? So next what happened here? Next what happened here? 1 kilobyte is equals to how much, guys? 1 kilobyte is equals to 1024 bytes. So now it will be converting like this. So the point understanding now. So 2 GB, how it was converting here? Like this. So 1 GB is equals to 1024 megabytes. 1 megabyte is equals to 1024 kilobytes. 1 kilobyte is equals to 1024 bytes. And out of 1024 bytes, come on, out of 1024 bytes, how many bytes allocating here? Come on, guys, come on. How many bytes are allocating here? 5 bytes only allocated. The point understanding, all of you? So 2 GB is called a maximum size of the long data type. Okay, that is called a maximum capacity. But it was allocating the memory in dynamic way. How it was allocating memory in dynamic way means it was converting like this. Okay, it was converting like this. Okay, it was converting GB to megabytes, megabytes to kilobytes. Yes or no? Kilobytes to bytes. And 1 kilobyte is equals to 1024 bytes means out of 1024 bytes, how many bytes are allocating here? 5 bytes are allocating. 5 bytes are allocating out of 1024 bytes. So like this, and now it is okay. Second one is what now? Another example. For example, another example. Suppose are you inserted some another, okay. Now, are you inserted one more? Suppose are you inserted like this? Okay, HY Hyderabad, are you inserted now? Okay, so Hyderabad total number of characters, how many guys here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that means how many bytes are allocated here? 9 bytes only allocated. Don't think that 2 GB. Don't think that 2 GB. It was allocating 9 bytes only. Then your Hyderabad will be accepted. Okay, and this Hyderabad, how many? 9 bytes. So the 9 bytes are allocating from where? From this 1024 bytes. From there, it was allocating 9 bytes. Okay, now so this point is careful observed, then you can getting some idea. Okay, so like this, your long data type is going to be allocating memory. That's why it's called as what now? Dynamic. And here also memory is same. There is nothing waste, but maximum size how much here? 2 GB maximum size. Okay, right. So now this is long, we can call as this. And the next data type is called as a, the next category of data types are called as a date data types. Data types. Okay, so date data type in the name only there. Okay, so these data types are okay, storing. These data types are storing date and time information. Okay, date and time information of a particular day. A particular day. Okay, now so date and time information of a particular day. And here in our Oracle, what is the range of your data? Okay, so the range of data type is data type is okay. So from the range will be 01 dash Jan dash okay 4712 BC to 31st December 9999 AD. So this is BC. AD is nothing but BC is called as a before Chris, and AD is nothing but after Chris. Okay, before Chris, after Chris. Okay, that is BC and AD, and this is the range of your date data type range in our Oracle from 1st Jan 4712 BC. That means before Christ. From there onwards, 31st December 9999 AD after Christ. Okay, so these are the particular range of information will be storing by your Oracle databases. Okay, right. So this is particular range, and in this data type, guys, here there are again two types. It was there. Again, it was having two types. One is called as a date data type, like only date data type, and second one is called as what now? Second one
Hello?
is called as what now?
Ama.
Okay, time stamp data. Time stamp data type. So here two
Sir.
categories again in this date data types are again two types here. So date and the time. Okay, time stamp. Okay, right. So your date data type, when I'm using date data type, okay, so what it was happened, you can see. In this data type, what it was happened, this data type storing date, okay, storing date and time information. Date and time information. So the both will be stored. But here what happened here? Your time is an optional, guys. Your time is a optional. Okay. So time is optional. That means whether user inserting or else if you leave, nothing problem. So that is not a mandatory option time. So but date is a mandatory, but time is an optional. Okay, so either you can insert or you cannot insert. So for example, optional means what now? Your wish. You can insert or not. Suppose when I'm going to inserting, there is nothing problem. Okay, but if you are not inserting, for example, okay, if user is not entered, okay, if user is not entered, okay, is not entered, okay, if user is not entered time, okay, user is not entered time, then what was happening guys here? Then Oracle server, okay, then Oracle server will take, server will take the default, okay, default time is, so Oracle will take default time is what is this here? 12 colon 0000. Okay, so what it was taking AM, because we all of you know every day the midnight, every day the midnight 12 AM. So then your day was ended and your day was started. Yes or no? Your day was ended and your day was started at 12:00 AM. Okay, so this is otherwise it will be taken. So can I say 12:00 means? Can I say 00 colon 00 colon 00? Can I say guys here? Come on, both are same on. Yes, both are same. So it was taken like this. Yes. So either by default, that means when user is not entered, then by default Oracle will take the 12:0000. Okay, so 00A. Now understand that? So this is what it was happening, guys. See, this is what it was happening. Okay, right. So now we can see here. Right. So now this is the way of a date data type. But here data data type, okay, what is the default format of a data type in our Oracle? So that means if anybody asks you, what is the default date format of Oracle? Okay, so you can say default format of date data type, okay, in Oracle database. In Oracle database, what it means. So first you should open your single quote and give your DD, okay, dash MON. It's called a month representation dash year YY. So YY or else YYY. Okay, the both anyone can take, it will be accepted. Okay, now and close your single quote. And your very important point is what now? Whenever you want to inserting date expression, okay, compulsory you should give it a what a single quotes. Compulsory. It should be enclosed with the single quotes. Then only it was going to be accepted. If you're not giving single quotes here, so it is not inserted into your table column. Okay, compulsory you should give it a single quotes here. Okay, compulsory you should give it a single quotes here. Okay, so this is what a default. And here when you insert this space, whatever you can say time also, the time default how it was taking. So H colon MI colon yes and close it and then close it. So now this is what the default format of your data type in our Oracle, right? Now, but here whatever I was given this, okay, whatever I was given this, okay. So this expression when you want to go for it here, okay, how it was going to be the memory allocations also how it was happening you can see. So here in your Oracle, the data type will be occupied here. It's a fixed memory, guys. So how much memory it was occupied means the data type, okay. So occupied 7 bytes of memory, 7 bytes of memory, and it is fixed memory, and it is fixed memory. So this memory we cannot change. So it's a fixing memory. So whatever in which way are you inserting here in this format, whatever you can insert it here. So it was allocating for your data. Okay. So it was allocating how much here? 7 bytes of memory is allocated. And this memory we cannot be changed. This memory we cannot be changed. It will be fixed memory we called. Okay. And this somebody saying that this memory can I increase or decrease means never. Never. We can't increase, we can't decrease. Understanding now? So this 7 bytes will be allocated. So the 7 bytes, how it was allocated means it was giving like this here. So data, okay, data expression will take a 1 byte. Okay. Next, month expression will take 1 byte. Next, year expression will take 2 bytes. Okay, na? And hour expression will take 1 byte. And minute expression will take 1 byte. And second expression will take 1 byte. Okay, na? So this is total. How much here? 7 bytes of memory allocated. 7 bytes of memory allocated. Suppose are you inserting some expression now? For example, today the day was what now? 16. Okay, dash MON. That means MON is nothing but what now? 3 characters of your month spelling. So suppose the month is what now? August. So August first 3 characters of a month spelling is what now? AUG, August. So August. Okay, now next year it's your wish. You can send the 2 digits of year, otherwise you can send the 4 digits of year. Both are accepted. Now, suppose hour. For example, hour is what? 07, the minutes 55, and I don't know seconds. I don't know seconds. Seconds may be changing now. Seconds will be changes. So seconds may be okay. For example, 44 something. Okay. Now, so it will be take like this. It will be take like this. Okay. Now, so now here what happened? Carefully observe. Here what happened? Okay. So data. Either this is data. How many bytes allocated? 1 byte only allocated. Don't think that, sir, here 16 is there now. So somebody thinking that 16 means so 2 digits are there now, then 2 bytes are allocated. So that is not, we cannot define, because it was already memory was defined by your scientist, Mr. E.F. Codd, when they was designing these data types. These are not a user defined now. If it is a user defined data type, that's our wish, we can allocate a memory. But here, these data types are what we are not created. These are all our predefined data types, right? So already the data type, how much memory will be occupied, that will be designed by your scientists, designed by IBM people. Yes or no? And what they said, my data type will accepting 7 bytes of memory. So that was designed by IBM people, which was introduced this SQL language. Okay, now so this was designed. Those people was designed. So that's why don't think in our way. See, our way thinking is different. The practically what it was happening different. Okay, now right. So that's why here 2 digits are there now, sir. Why are you taking 1 byte? Means here I'm not taking 1 byte. It's designed by people. The data type, whatever the format was designed by IBM people. As per this format, they will be occupied this bytes of memory. Okay, so this is not user defined. This is already predefined, which was given by IBM. Okay, so that's why don't think that here 16 2 digits now, then it was taking 1 byte. Yes, 1 byte only taking. Maybe date expression purpose allocated 1 byte only. Okay, don't count your digits. Okay, now right. So this is one. Like MON, month purpose also they will be allocating 1 byte only. So the month means 3 characters are there now. So I want to 3 bytes means no, never. It's not like that. Okay, now so don't think like that. Okay, right. So for example, if I'm asking you, sir, a plus b whole square, okay. Suppose what you say, a plus b whole square. Okay, now a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus what do you say, b square plus a square plus what do you say, b square plus b square plus 2ab. Yes or no? This is the formula now. Now I'm asking, so why this formula like this? Why this formula like this? So a plus b whole square is equals to a square plus b square plus 2ab. This is we are working now. Every mathematician is going to be using this formula. But sir, why this formula like this? No, sir, I don't want 2ab. I want it here 4ab, sir. I wanted 4ab, sir. I don't want it 2ab. Can we say like this? Can we say like this? No, we cannot say. We cannot say. If you like this, if you 4ab means, then this formula is not accepting. Okay, this formula is not accepting. Because your scientist who was introducing this formula in mathematics, he was not given 4ab. He was given 2ab only. So why not, sir? Why not, sir? 4ab means, sir, that is not allowed. Okay, this is not a user defined now. This is a predefined formulas. Okay, so that is what. So if I'm asking, if I'm asking to you, for example, one of my friend is there. My friend name is Mohan. My friend name is what? Mohan. The parents are keeping the name is Mohan. Yes or no? If I'm asking to my friend, hey, why your parents are keeping Mohan? If I'm asking like that, so there is a no question. So that is not a question. There is no answer. Because their parents they're keeping the name of their son Mohan. Yes or no? So that is their parents. So I can't say now, hey, why your parents are keeping that name? Why the parents are keeping that name Mohan? The Mohan name, I don't like it here. So we can't say I don't like it means I'm not a father, I'm not a mother now. So that is what. So why your name is Swati? Why your name is Swati means you can't tell it. So you are saying what now? I don't know, sir. My parents are, they kept me that name. Okay. So that is what. So that's why. So here same here. Formula is what predefined. So here, why not 4ab? If I'm asking, there is no answer for anyone. If I'm asking, my question is, sir, why a square plus b square plus 2ab? I'm taking a plus 4ab. I'm asking to you. Then no one can respond in the world. And they're thinking that I'm a mentally disturbed. This fellow is a mentally disturbed. He's asking useless questions to people. Yes, sir? So that is what. So that's why here also, what the IBM people said, day format, 1 byte. Month format, 1 byte. Year format, 1 byte. 2 bytes. Hour format, 1 byte. Minutes format, 1 byte. Seconds format, 1 byte. So they're designed like this. The memory designed like this. So that's why, that's the year 1 point is given by IBM. What that was given? Data type occupied 7 bytes memory. It is a fixed. That means that we cannot disturb this memory. Once you inserting your date expression into date column, then your memory here 7 bytes only. Okay, now. So that was what design. Okay, so that's why don't think like that. Okay, so whatever it is there. Okay, so 16, 1 byte, August month, and year. Year also same. Either 2 digits or else 4 digits format, any format you can take. It was taking only 2 bytes of memory only allocated. Either 2 digits or 4 digits. Here I'm saying that your 2 digits, 1 byte is allocated, right? So like this here also, so don't compare like 2 digits, 1 digit, 3 digits, nothing. So whatever format you can send, it was allocating memory to 1. Same like this hours. Hours we are sending what 2 digits format, but bytes are 1 byte. Here minutes 1 byte. Here seconds. Okay, so 1 byte. So total 7 bytes, and this 7 bytes is called as a fixed memory. Okay, so this is data type here. What about timestamp, sir? What about timestamp, sir? Timestamp and data, only the difference here observe. Okay, here date data type, we are going to say we are storing date information and time information. But can you tell me guys here in this default format of your date and time, okay, in your Oracle, so here what it was there, hours, minutes and seconds are there. But do you have any milliseconds here?
No.
Come on guys. Is there any milliseconds? No. So there is a no milliseconds. There is a no milliseconds here. But here, when timestamp, what it was going to do, storing, okay, so date, comma, time, and also what year, and also milliseconds also we can store. You can store milliseconds. Okay, so your date expression without milliseconds, it will be storing, and the time expression with milliseconds, it will be stored. Okay, now, so now here the default here format is what now? Again, you have to use single quote, and format is what? DD, MON, YY or YYY. Okay, HH colon MI colon SS dot MS. SS dot MS. Okay, now, so now here. So now in this, what it was happened, the memory allocation. So now here, 1, okay, this is 1, this is 2, and this is 1, and this is 1, this is 1, and this is 2. Okay, now, so total, the bytes of memory, how much here? 9 bytes of memory, and this is also fixed memory. This is also fixed memory. Okay, now, so now here milliseconds, how it was guys here? Can you tell me 1 second is equals to how many milliseconds? Come on guys. 1 second is equals to how many milliseconds?
100.
60, yeah. Oh my God.
100.
Not 60, yeah. Come on guys. 1 millisecond, oh sorry, 1 second is equals to how many milliseconds?
100 milliseconds.
100, 360, oh my God. What happened guys? Somebody saying 360, somebody saying 100, somebody saying 60. So this much confusion, huh? I think so many people have a lot of confusion. Somebody saying 99. Oh, right. Variety, 99. Okay. Guys, one second is equals to 1000 milliseconds. Okay, na? 1 second is equals to 1000 milliseconds. So 1000 milliseconds. Okay, na? For example, how it is here? Date is what? 16. Month August. Year either 21 or 2021. Hours, for example, 07 minutes, 08 06 taking here 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay. Otherwise, you can take like this 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. Okay. So because 1000 means different way you can take here. Okay. This is right. So milliseconds in the format of what? 4 digits format. Okay, now 4 digits format. So now the memory allocations are like this. So you have 2 digits. Okay. So date 1. Okay, month 1, year either 2 digits or 4 digits. Yeah, 2 bytes. Okay, right. And hour, minute, seconds. Okay, year, 1000. So now what happened here? So now here what happened? So this is 1 byte. Okay, this is second byte. Okay, and here what happened here? Okay, so second 2 bytes. So 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 1, 5, 5 plus 1, 6, 6 plus 1, 7, 7 plus 2, 9 bytes. Okay, 7 plus 2, 9 bytes. So this is total. Okay, so total 9 bytes of memory it will be allocated. So here 7 bytes here and here 9 bytes. So what is the extra 2 bytes here? What is the extra 2 bytes? Come on, guys. What is your extra 2 bytes? Yeah, milliseconds. Milliseconds is your extra 2 bytes. Millisecond is your extra 2 bytes. Okay, na? Right. So this is date and time. Okay, the data types of information. Okay, right. Now later the next one is okay. Next one we called as a raw and long raw data type. Raw and long raw data types. So these data types purpose is what? These data types purpose is what? Okay, means these data types are okay. Generally, we are using guys here whenever you want to store. Whenever you want to store. Okay, so whenever you want to store. Okay, so images. That means as of now, characters we store, string characters format, string alphanumeric format, integer format, float format, date format, time format we store as of now. But sometimes when you want to store like I want to store like store image files. Okay, store image file. Otherwise, store some audio file, store some video files. Okay, these files, okay, that is called as a multi-dimensional, what we can say, internet applications. Okay, so multimedia we called it. So images, audios, and videos. So these kind of files, when you want to store it here, so there we are using raw and long raw data types. Raw and long raw data types we are using. And these are not, suppose are you inserting file image, suppose image file are you inserting. So image file is not directly inserted. So that image file will be internally convert into which format? Binary format. Convert into what? Binary format. So binary format means which format here? What is the binary format now?
Zeros and ones.
What is the binary format now? 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1. Okay. 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1 like this. So in this format, internally your database engine, SQL database engine will be converting your image file, audio file, video file, whenever user inserting these files to an application into database, then internally your SQL database engine, what it will do, these files will be internally converting into binary format, and this binary format data will be stored. This binary format data will be stored. Understand my point now? So that means don't think that direct image is stored. Okay, so binary format data conversion, and the data will be storing into databases. Okay, so that is the reason. These data types are called as these data types are called as what we call here binary data types. We call. Okay, which type of data types we call? Binary data types we call, because of it will be storing the binary format of data. Okay, the binary format of data it will be stored. Understand now? Right. So now this is in the same to same. Suppose whenever I want to retrieve, this is inserting time. Okay, when you retrieve, what happened? the same binary format data, again your SQL database engine convert into image format. So then it will be retrieving from the database and displaying on the application. Again, it will be converted into image, and the image will be displaying on your user application. Okay, now, so inserting time, we are inserting image. That image will be converted into binary, and binary data will be storing into database memory. In the same to same, whenever you want to retrieval, the binary data again converted into image, and that image will be sent back to user applications. So internal conversion will be happening, guys. Here we don't want to do any converting methods. We don't want to write. So that is the advantage of data base is what now. So we don't want any conversion code, any conversion method. No need to write. Okay, automatically database engine will take that responsibility to converting into binary and store, and same the binary data converting into image and send it to user applications. So that's why while inserting time, while retrieving time. So inserting your image file, audio file, video file, or retrieving image, audio, video file, at the time you don't want to do anything. Just insert means insert. Read means read. Write means write. Writing, reading. That's it. But we don't want to write any code here in this data type, because that is a default inbuilt in your database engine will be taking that first. Okay, now so that is I'm telling. Inserting time, how you inserted your file and converting into binary. Retrieval time. Retrieval means what now? Accessing time, reading time. Reading time also your binary will be converting into image. So that means simply for your understandable way, if you want to say, okay, so if I want to input time, okay, input means okay, input time I can give. Input time, what happened? We said, suppose, for example, image are you sending? This image will be converted. This image will be converted into which format I said? Binary. So 01, 001, 01, 01. Yes. So next, reading time. Reading means accessing time. So when you accessing your image, okay, then what it was happened here? So the 01, 001, 01, 01, whatever it was there, will be converting into converted into image. Okay, so quite opposite. Okay, and image will be getting to user. Okay, image will be getting to user, and this is what the input time and reading time internally your database engine will be convert and sending your image as it is for you, while you're accessing time, same image format only for sending to you. So inputting time, you are inputting image format but converting into binary format. Understand now? Right. So this is the way these two data types are working, and this is called as a binary data types record. But what is the difference between raw and long run? What is the differences between raw and long run? Means here observe. Here, raw and long run difference is only the sizes. So raw will be taking, guys, here. Okay, so 2000 bytes of memory is the maximum size. Okay, now and long run, what it was happen? If you take a long run, so long run is going to be taking here 2 GB, okay, memory or 2 GB. Raw and long run both are storing binary format of data of image file, audio and video files. Okay, but the way it is differences means 2000 and bytes here 2 GB bytes. Okay, right. So this is raw and long run we call. And the next one is called as a log data types. That is called as what now we call log data types. Okay, what is log? Log is nothing but a log stands for, okay, log stands for large objects. Okay, log stands for large objects here. Okay, in this, when you come back here, okay, so one is we called as a B log. Okay, one more we called as a C log. One more we called as a NC log. Okay, so these are the data types we have. So B log, C log, and C log. Okay, now. So now, what is the differences here means? Observe. B log is nothing but okay, binary large object. Okay, C log is nothing but character large object. NCLOB is nothing but national character large object. Okay, na? So these are one. So here binary. Binary, okay, large object, the name only there. What it will be used for means stored. Okay, what I said, images, because it's binary, already explained just now. So image, okay, so audio and video. Okay, right. But your question is coming out. Sir, already the binary large object, whatever it was storing images, audio and videos, okay, audio and videos, already those data types, that means raw and long raw also same as long, okay, raw and long raw also same as then both are storing same kind of information now. Then what it is different? Okay, what is the difference means? Yes, the difference where it is, like you can see, careful observe, difference is where it is. Okay, yes, in sizes. In sizes, what happened here? First one, what I said, okay, first one I will give it a step by step, I will give it. Okay, first one, okay, raw we said, raw size how much we said, same mechanism, storing 2000 bytes, it's the size of raw. Second one, we what we said, long raw. Long raw. Long raw, how much guys here? Long raw. Long raw will be storing 2 GB. Yes. And this extension is called as a, what is this? blob. Blob, okay, maximum size is 128 terabytes. Okay, 128 terabyte is a maximum size of a large object, blob we call. Okay, now 128 terabytes of memory, it was maximum size. So this is the differences. So raw, long raw and blob. Okay, right. Now come to next one, CLOB. CLOB is nothing but what we said guys here, character large object. This is, but characters, okay, what we said, it is, I'm saying here, stored, okay, which format of data means non-Unicode, okay, non-Unicode characters will be stored. Okay, now, but sir, non-Unicode characters, already we have a character data type, already we have it, sir. Then why again this one? This question is coming out again. Yes, again here also same to same. First one is what? Char of size. Come on, guys. Char of size, maximum size, how much here? Come on. What we discussed, char of size. Yes, 2000 bytes. Okay, now. So next one is, second one is what now? Varchar.
4000.
Varchar size, how much we said, guys?
4000 bytes.
Varchar is how much? Yeah, Varchar is called as a 4000 bytes. Next, third one. We have a long data type. Long data type is also storing characters now. What is the long data type support? How much long data type? 2 GB. Then fourth one is called as what is the CLOB? So the CLOB is storing, okay, how much the file data means 128 terabytes of data. So this is CLOB. Come to NCLOB. NCLOB means what I said. NCLOB means what I said. It is, I said here, this is a national characters now. This is what now? National characters now. So, what is that? Unicode characters. But sir, Unicode characters already we stored now. Yes, we stored. What is the first one? N char of size. What is the size of N char of size? Come on, guys. How much? 2000 bytes. Next one is what now, guys? Your N char 2 of size. This is how much? 4000 bytes. And next one is called as a fourth one, and long, because long is both sides. That's not long, we said what now? Unicode and non-Unicode both are supported long. So that's why here also I'm taking now. Okay, 2 GPA. And next, fourth one. What is that? NC log. NC log. Okay, so NC log 128 terabytes. So these are the memory extensions of your data types. Maybe these are all are okay. Suppose raw, long raw, blog. These are all are storing same kind of binary format of data. But where it is differences means their extensions memories. Their extensions memories are differences. Like in the C log, like in the NC log. Okay. So this is what now the complete information about your data types. Okay. So this is the complete information of data types. Okay, now understanding now. So these data types are okay. These data types are called as what now, which is supported in our Oracle. And now with the help of these data types, of what I said, now you can go and design your tables. Design you can tables. Okay, now what is the tables here? Okay, what is the tables here? Now we said whenever I want to design a table by using of data definition language command, what is that? Create. So now the syntax to create a new table in Oracle. So this is our syntax here. Create a table, table name, column name. And what I said, every column, in every column, whatever the data are you storing, the data, which type of data are you storing? Okay, in your column, which type of data are you storing? So that was represented by data type. So now you have some awareness on data types. So how you know C language data types are what, which type of data supported C language, C++, Java, .NET. So how we are learning in the front-end side languages or front-end side programs here, same to same. Now we have some awareness on data types, which is supported under Oracle database. So this awareness will you help you. This awareness will be help you to creating what or to designing what table. Because one point I said in the last session, what I said, without the data types knowledge or without the data type, you cannot create a table. So this point we are the underline this statement, all of you. So without the data type knowledge or without data type, you cannot design a table or create a table. So this is what it was going to be happening. Understanding now? Right. Now, okay, fine. So now, okay, sir, we know data types in Oracle, we discussed, sir, we have some okay idea and knowledge, we get it. Okay, fine. As for this, let you go and go for create your, what you can say, your table in our database. Okay, now, right. Let you come out. Now we started our table designing. How to design our table? I will show you. Let you come back. Okay, fine. Now I just copy this and I was taken. Now I'm going to, I don't want this statement because already I know data types knowledge. So I don't want this statement. Yes. Now I can create a table. Okay. I can create a table by taking off this formula. Here I said syntax is like a formula. It's a predefined formulas which was designed by IBM people. Okay. In your language, right? And next one is what now? Every syntax is a formula. And like this, there are almost 150 formulas are there. 150 formulas are there. We have to work on. Okay. So using in our database operations. Okay. But you people are asking some students, sir, 150 formulas, how I can remember, sir? Okay. Now, so this kind of doubt is coming out. Yes, sir. How I can remember this 150 formulas? Means, yes, there is only the solution is practicing. So every day practicing, every day half an hour practicing, automatically the formulas will be remembering to you. And of course, when you're working regularly on the same subject, when you're reading, working here means automatically you will get some, okay, confident on the subject and knowledge. Yes or no? For example, now you're a fresher, maybe. You're a fresher. Suppose you are selected as a Java programmer in a company. So first your position is what now? Junior programmer. Otherwise, a software engineer or junior programmer, they will give to you. But you are a junior, you are a fresher. So fresher, you don't know everything, right? So you don't know, it's very difficult to handle as a fresher. Okay, now. So, but what it was happened day to day, day by day, day by day, day by day, working on same technology, same code, same class, same object, same array concept, same oops concept. So day by day, when you're working, after 3 years, you will be a rock in your career. Yes or no? Because what is my work? As a Java programmer, what is my work? So every day I want interacting with the Java code. So I'm interacting daily 8 to 9 hours, 10 to 12 hours. I'm interacting with my Java code every day, unstoppable. Then what happened? That automatically the knowledge will be, you will be gaining it. So after 1 year, 2 year, 3, so how much experience you will be get it, that much a subject will be easy for you. Understand now? So that is what I'm telling guys here. So suppose you are a database programmer. So daily work is what now? Daily creation, tables, insertion, manipulations, processing, subqueries writing, joins writing, procedures creations, triggers creations. So this is your work in your company. So you are doing every day that work. Every day, 8 hours or 10 hours or 12 hours, you are working on that. What it has happened? And final day, what happened? Your entire brain will be addicted to your code. So automatically, then you will be addicted to code. For example, simple example, guys. Suppose you don't have to take a coffee, to drink a coffee. Yes or no? So some people, they don't have that kind of habit. But every day you can take coffee. If you do 1 year like this, what happened? After that, your mindset, how it is means, okay, now, oh my God, sir, I want to copy, sir. Sir, please, I want to copy, sir, because without copy, I can't handle this. Okay, my brain is not working, so I want to take 1 cup of coffee. Because why, sir, you are taking 1 cup of coffee means you are addicted. You're every day doing that work, every day 1 cup of coffee you're taking. Okay, then finally what happened? That will be like a addicted. Okay, you're addicted to that coffee. So that what happened? Every day you have to take a coffee. Then only your brain is working. Then only your operations will be started. Yes or no? So that is what I'm telling. That's why don't fear that. So every day when you're working, automatically any technology will be easy for you guys. Okay, so any technology easy for you. Understanding my point now? Yes. So that you have to. Okay, that's why don't take tension. Oh my God, 150 formulas, sir. How I can remember, sir? Otherwise, Java this much coding, how I want to remember, sir? You don't remember. Every day practicing, automatically you will addict to the technology. Okay, understand now? So that's a be confident. Okay, be confident and don't lose your confidence. Be confident, be positive, and okay, I can do it. So in such a way, you can go any technology. Then one fine day, you will be a rock in this technologies. Okay, right. So now this is come to. So this is one syntax. Okay, we started here creating table, right? Now, so now how I'm creating? Yes, I have a data type knowledge. I have a syntax. Okay, let you go. Come to your database. Go and open your database. Okay. Right. So come to your database. What is our database site? So I'm going to open. Yeah, very interesting come out. So very interesting operations will come now. So now we are enjoying. Observe. When practical started now, you are enjoying. As usual, what you want to do, guys? You need user. What is my default user? Oh, sorry, already we user created now. What is our user? MyDB. That's already we created user. MyDB 730. Yeah, right. Okay, MyDB 730 AM. MyDB 730 AM. Yes, okay, right. So we connected, right? Fine, we connected. So after connected, but what I'm saying here, this is our own database user. Okay, so now, okay, so now, okay, now MyDB 730 AM. Okay, I connected to my Oracle 19C Enterprise Edition. Right. Okay, fine. Now in this user, suppose, okay, this MyDB 730 AM user, okay, memory. Do you have any table or not? So that I need to check. So how to check the list of tables in Oracle database server? Okay, so that whenever you want to see, these are the very common and general operations one by one, carefully observe. Okay, that's what we want to do. To view one by one syntax I'm giving. To view the list of tables, the list of tables in Oracle database. Okay, whenever you want to check your list of table in your Oracle database, what is your syntax? Your syntax is select star from tab. Select star from tab. A tab is called as a predefined table. Is it predefined? Otherwise, we can say system defined tables. This is one of the system defined table. Okay, now right. So now select star from tab. Okay, now right. So now select a star from tab. If you use then you can see in your Oracle database the list of tables. You can see it. Now come to my database. Okay, come to my database. So what is my memory? My DB 730 AM. So in this, I said here, every user is a schema. A schema is nothing but it's a collection of tables, views, constraints, synonyms. These all are we called as a schema. And every schema is a user. Every user is a schema. And every user schema means schema is nothing but what it was allocating some memory for your user. And that every user memory is called as a database. That I said already explained to you. When you created one Gmail account, when you created a Facebook account, then what it was happening? Some memory is allocating on your user ID. And in that memory, are you storing your applications, your images, whatever we can store it. Same like this here also. In my Oracle server, what I'm creating, one new database I'm creating. What is my new database name? MyDB 730 AM. One user is creating. What is my username? MyDB 730 AM. One schema is creating. What is my schema? MyDB 730 AM. So these are all. So whenever you created a user, the user is nothing but schema. Schema is nothing but storing some information, storing some objects. But if you want to store some information, objects means I need to memory. I need to require a memory or not? Yes. So that memory is allocating for your MyDB 730 AM. Okay, now right. So now what it was happening as here. Now in this memory, that means in this schema user, or database user, let you see, is there any table is there or not? Is there any table is there or not? In which one? In MyDB 730 AM user. This user is having any tables or not. Suppose you have to see in your Oracle database, select a star from tab and to enter. What it was happening, you can see, I see to enter. Okay, to enter. What it was happening? Yes, one table already there, but the table is having some information. Okay, so yes, some table information. Okay, I'm doing one thing, guys. Here, okay, just wait. Just wait. Okay, because first onwards I will go because you will be confused. Okay, fine. Now I want to see. I want to see in this user memory, is there any table is there? Yes, there is a no table. There is a no table. My point, understand. There is a no table. Okay, now right. Now what I want to do? Now I want to create a table. Now I want to create a table. Okay, now. So how to create a table? By using of which syntax, guys? We said yes. This is our syntax. By using of this syntax. Okay. Let me come to here. Go for your database and create. Okay, but here creation before, what I'm going to do, observe. What I'm going to do, observe. Okay, let you come back. So I need to connect it. First step by step again, I will come to first step. Okay, so my DB Step by step. Step by step, carefully observe. Same as it is, you just follow it in your practicing level. Okay, in your practicing level. Understanding now? Okay, this is my username and password. I connected, right? After connected, what I said. Suppose you want to see the list of tables are here. So there is no rows. Okay. Let me start it. Let me start it to create one new table in our own schema database. Okay. Now I'm create table. The table name is, for example, student. Student ID. Student ID, I'm taking integer data type. Okay, right. Student name, I'm taking care of 10 size data type. Next is student fee, I'm taking here. So number of some 6 comma, that is called a precision and scale I'm taking. So this is one small table I'm creating, guys. Just observe. Just observe. Just observe. Like this, you can create 1,000 columns. You can create it in a table, right? Okay. So now let's observe. Create a table, table name, student ID, student name, student fee, and the related data types I applied on those columns. Okay. So what I said, student ID storing integer format data. S name, character, that is called a string format data. Fee, float format data. Okay. Now let you see what happened with this. I entered. So when I try to create a table in my own user memory, what it was happening, guys, here, it was saying here insufficient privileges. Okay, so very important observe and very interesting also observe. So I'm creating one new user, right? I'm creating one new user, and in my user, in my memory, I'm creating my own table. So my DB 7:30 AM user created his own table. But what it was happening, your server is telling that, sorry, you don't have a privilege. What is privilege? Privilege is nothing but permissions, rights, we call it privilege. And so that is in advanced, okay, in advanced concepts, so, okay, I will tell you, explain to you types of privileges, what is privileges, what types of privileges are there, how it was working. So those are all we are discussing in the coming classes, right? Right. But here, what is telling? Insufficient privilege. So that is your Oracle server is telling to whom? Telling to my DB 7:30 AM person. This user, what it was telling? Sorry, you don't have a permissions to create a table. You don't have a permissions to create a table. Okay, this is what the server is telling to you. Then what we want to do? Okay, then this user, whenever you want to create a table, a new table, then this user need a permission. That point is confirmed to us. That point is conforming to us. You need a permission. But permissions are who will give it? Come on, guys. Any guessing? Permissions are who will give it?
Admin.
Administrator is give it. So who is my administrator?
System.
Who is my administrator? Come on. Yeah, system is my administrator. So now, yes, I just connect with my system because system is the administrator, right? So my password tiger I entered. System is connected, administrator connected. Now he was giving permission, grant. It's one of the DCL language command. Okay. So later in future DCL language commands, when we started again, I will explain to you in depthly, but yeah, just the syntaxes I'm passing. Okay. So what is what in future you can discuss. So grant with permission, create table permission. The administrator granting with permission, create a table permission. What is create a table permission? Create a table permission is called as it is a system privileges we call it. It's a system. I said now privileges are some types is there. So in that type, this is one of the system privilege type. Okay, the what is system that we will see in the coming classes. Don't worry. Okay, right. So create a table. To whom? To whom are you giving here? To whom are you giving here? Okay, to whom I want to give here? My DB 7:30 AM user. Understanding now? Okay, understanding now? Right. So, okay. So, okay now. So now my DB 7:30 AM user. Fine. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Now I'm going to enter now. What it was happening, we can see Yes, grant succeeded. That means administrator is giving creating table permissions to which user, guys? To which user, guys?
MyDB 730 AM.
To which user? Yes, MyDB 730 AM user. Understanding now? Okay, let you come out. Let you come. Okay, we got it permission from administrator. Okay, very good. And now I can go. MyDB 730 AM slash my password is MyDB 730 AM. Okay, fine. I connected, right? I connected. Let you take to create your table. Let you take to create your table now. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Yes, I'm just creating what was happening. You can see. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes. Yeah, table is successfully created. So table is successfully created. Understanding my point now? Right. So after created table, let you call your list of table syntax here, select star from tab and to execute. Yes, you have a student table, but you are not showing. Then I need to set some page sizes, guys, here. So some what is page size, that all we're discussing. Okay, don't worry. So I'm setting here some, okay. Okay, and now I'm going to passing yes. My table is created. My table name is what now? Student is the table name is created. Student is a table name is created. Some lines shorting now. Okay, yes. So student is my table name. The table name is student ID. And my student ID table name is what now? Okay, this is a table type is table. So one table present we are creating in our database. In our database. Okay, now right. And here what is next? It was there clustered ID. Clustered ID is there. So what is clustered ID? We will see in the future. Okay, clustered ID, what it was there in the future, we can see it. Okay, right. What is clustered ID, that we will see it. So this is our one table successfully we created. After created this table, okay, after created this table, next, suppose I want to view the structure of table. Now we are using structure of table, what a desk keyboard, and my table name is what a student. My table is what a student, and enter. Yes, you got it, the structure of table. You got it, the structure of table. So what is the structure of table here? So student ID, okay. Here number 38 was given, but carefully observe, guys, here at the time of designing, okay, at the time of designing, what I was showing here at the time of designing, I'm passing integer data type. Yes or no? Can you see? At the time of designing, I'm passing integer data type. Okay. But after this, you can come back and see. After this, you can come back and see what happening, guys, here. Okay, what happening, guys, here? It was converting into number data type, right? It was converting into number of 38. So this point I already discussed with you in the data type. Let you come back. Let you come back. I already discussed with you this point here, what it was happened. Yes, can you see this one? So in the data types category discussed in the last session. Okay, right. So what happened here? Yes. So int the data type. What I said, when we apply int data type on a column at the time of table designing, internally Oracle server is converting into number data type with the maximum size is 38 digits. Okay, so that's why int is equals to number of 38 digits. So that was happened now. Come on, guys. I was applied, okay, at the time of designing, I was given what now? At the time of designing, what I was given? Integer I was given, right? I was given integer on student ID column. Okay, but now what it was happening, you can see it was converting into number of 38. Okay, now right. So this is what the second point we can say. This is what second point we can say. So yes, so we are creating one. So if you want to the list of table, okay, this is a one syntax, and finally my table is also successfully created, and the table I'm taking now. The table I'm taking now. So what is my table? Okay, the syntax I'm taking now. So this is my table successfully created. So in my main notes, I was given clear information to you guys here. Okay, so are you trying to create it? But whenever are you trying to create it, guys, here, before creation, what you need to take a permission from who is this? System. My system administrator take permission. Which permission? Grant, create table. Okay, create table to my DB 7:30 a.m. user. And after granting, then you can create your table. Okay, so table successfully created. Fine. After created, then you can see your table in your Oracle. Yes, your table can be showing now. Okay, your table will be shown. And later, what is the next syntax? To view the structure of a table, then what is the syntax of to view the structure of table is the syntax is what is the syntax here? Desk. My syntax is what now? Desk, and I have to pass table name. Okay, now right here, what is the desks are? Desk is nothing but describe. Okay, desk is nothing but describe. Okay, now what is my example I written? What is my example written? Desk. My equivalent is what? Student. Okay, now so this is what it was going to be happen, guys. Okay, this is what it was going to be happen. Okay, now right. So this is up to here. Successfully we created table. Okay, successfully we created our table in our MyDB 7:30 a.m. user database. So successfully we created table, and your table structure also we can successfully view it. Your table structure also we successfully view it. So this is okay. Now after created, what is our next operations here? Altering operations. That is called a modifications. So if you want to do modifications, which kind of modifications we can do on your table, and what are those, and which command is we want to use. So that operations we will see in tomorrow's session, guys. Okay, now so tomorrow we will see after table creations, if you want to do any modifications, then those modifications how to do it. Okay, so that operations we will see in tomorrow session, right? Okay, guys, thank you so much.